This is Team1 Matchalat's summary of Module 6, E-Business Strategies. First of all, we'll take a look at 18 things to design an effective business website. Firstly, websites should be mobile friendly. It's vital for any website to be mobile responsive, and it also helps reduce your website's bounce rate as well as increase its dwell time. Your website should also be very easy to navigate because visitors shouldn't have to click on more than 3 links before they can access whatever page they want to, and they should be able to find the most important pages on your website without having to struggle. You should also be providing your contact information for potential visitors who may want to contact you. You can do this by providing a link at the top of the page, or you could leave your information, your contact information, that is, somewhere in the fold or in the menu. A clean design for the website also helps a lot, as it helps visitors to not spend a considerable amount of time on the website since it's so easy to navigate. There should be a memorable domain name as well as a reliable web host. This is the address that users will go to go to your website, so it'll be easier for them to access your website if it is memorable and easy to remember. You should choose common words, and it should be as short as possible. Content should be organized in the website because it makes it more user-friendly, and it allows you to separate parts of your website so that users do not have to spend a considerable amount of time looking for what they have to. An effective color scheme is also great because it helps give your website a great design, and it makes visitors recognize your website more easily. Branding should be a priority because building trust and expertise over a long period of time with your customers is essential in e-business. The website should, of course, also be functional because if the website is not functional, then you can't serve your users effectively. You should also be adding important elements to the website in order for people to be able to access the most important pages on your website. What this means is that you should be strategic about where you place things on the website. You should also be ensuring short loading times, and you can do this through tools such as Pingdom or GTmetrix, or even just testing out using Google mobile speed tests. Because this is almost the end of the 21st century, people have a shorter attention span. You must ensure that you can pull the attention of your customers. Adding an active blog on your website is also great. This helps with personal branding as well, as it allows customers to learn more about you if they choose to. You should be writing in a clean, SEO-friendly code because this will allow you to rank higher in popular search engines such as Google. And you have to make sure that cross-browser compatibility is there because in this day and age, not everyone is using Google Chrome. Some people might be using Microsoft Edge, Safari, or Opera. There are so many browsers. You have to make sure that your website works on all of them. And of course, site security is paramount because unsafe websites can lead to a breach of privacy for visitors, and no one wants that. Adding customer testimonials is also great because it shows potential customers how your business has improved the lives of customers that you have already served. And this is a great way for your business to show potential customers what you can do and what you have done. Effective tracking tools are also great because this will help you basically look at the analytics of your website. Such examples of vital tracking tools are, of course, Google Analytics, because Google Analytics gives you details about your traffic, and it also gives you a lot of insight into your visitors. There's also Google Search Console, which draws in with Google Analytics, helps you look at your priority on Google as well. And finally, it's also always important to have original content on your pages. Just to improve your website and your business reputation, you want to be original. You don't want to be copying others. So that is very, very important. Next, we'll take a look at the essential components of a small business website. Firstly, of course, a well-organized navigation bar should be at the top of every page. Visitors have to be able to read all the important parts of your website, or reach all the important parts of your website from the navigation bar. And of course, it's a business, so you want to have an appropriate design. You can design this based on your target audience. And these design elements will be the thing that basically brands you to customers. So you want to avoid heavy design elements that are going to distract your visitors. Again, contact details have to be accessible and clear to visitors in case they need to contact you. And a friendly About Us page goes hand in hand with this because it helps to establish a connection between your brand and your potential customers, as well as tell your story to your visitors, which, if we recall, was an important part of personal branding. And the on-site blog, again, helps you to keep ahead of your local competitors, as well as help potential visitors, again, follow updates and get to basically know more about your company. Social proof is also extremely important because, again, this goes back to the testimonials. It's very important to highlight elements such as your reviews, customer testimonials, client awards, or even videos, so that people understand why they should be choosing your business. And of course, a customized CMS helps to make the website easier to update. And you should also have a CMS that is designed specifically for your business in order to cater to all your needs. The basic search engine optimization is also paramount because when people are, potential customers are online on Google and searching for businesses that they want to buy from, selecting the right target keywords specific to your business to stand out from competitors will help draw in more potential consumers. And an SSL certificate is necessary for all websites because without the SSL certificate, you are not going to be, your website will not be marked as secure by Google itself, which is a huge drawback for potential consumers. And finally, analytics integration and conversion trackers, so that you can analyze customer behavior to determine how well your website is performing overall. Next, we'll take a look at some quick homepage checklists that will help your business shine online. First of all, a clear website tagline with a short description, if that's necessary, that will talk about who you are, what you do, as well as your target customers. Will be great because potential customers can just come in and read this and see if they fit the demographic that you're catering to. It makes it more personalized and helps a lot with building that brand image. Of course, navigation is also extremely important, as we've mentioned several times. You should have no more than, say, 7 navigation labels. They should be clear, concise, and creative. Such examples may be pricing, about, blog, contact, these sorts of things. Some potential navigation mistakes that you have to avoid is, of course, having too many navigation labels, as well as linking to unimportant pages. That's just going to clutter your website, and no one wants that. And other essential must-haves include things such as photos. This is, again, to create a story as well as establish that personal connection with your customers. These can be photos of you, your team, the business, etc. And a logo as well is important. This is, again, building back to branding. Your logo is what represents you. So you want that to be on the website, and you want it to be fully functioning and memorable, as well as a search box in case some customers aren't able to find what they need, and they need that level of, you know, being able to find specifically what they have to. All right, next we're going to look at top mobile app development trends of the year 2020. The first trend that we're going to look at is blockchain is the game changer. This technology has helped businesses create their own blockchain-powered apps, and it has led to revenue that is in the billions. The second trend is that AI, artificial intelligence, is being used much, much more for mobile app development strategies. Things such as deep learning or machine learning are essential for building mobile applications these days. It helps to give valuable data and real-time analytics, and things such as chatbots, which again are still AI, are on the rise, which paves into things such as virtual assistants. The third trend is that VR and AR are going to be deployed into much more mobile apps. Many apps are being updated to follow technology, hardware technology, because much more hardware is being able to or adapting to VR and AR, and this technology helps incorporate real life and real world experiences into your mobile app, which is not only helpful but sometimes almost essential to things that your app may be trying to do. 5G technology is also becoming the forerunner of telecommunications data. App developers are starting to take 5G into consideration. More users are starting to use 5G over 4G and 3G. And the enhancements in security and speed means that your apps have to be ready for 5G. Instant apps for mobile app development. Not only is this not popular, it's popular amongst individuals, but also popular amongst businesses. Next, IoT trends in the sphere of mobile app development. IoT, or the Internet of Things for mobile applications, can help create intuitive platforms to control equipment via mobile apps. So this is, of course, also similar to VR and AR, where we're seeing a shift in hardware developments that software should be able to handle. And finally, 2020 is, of course, the year of mobile wallets. Lots and lots of consumers, especially overseas in first world countries, are shifting towards e-commerce and mobile commerce, using methods of payment that are online, such as, not online, but electronic. Mobile wallets will help them perform these transactions more efficiently, effectively, conveniently, and sometimes even more safely through things such as Google Play, Apple Pay, or in Thailand we have True Money Wallet. Things like that are extremely important that you have to take into consideration when developing apps. And finally, what is mobile application development? Well, in essence, it's basically the process of creating applications that can work on mobile devices, right? The two main platforms that we have to take into consideration when developing apps on mobile are iOS and Android. These are the two big giants, and pretty much every single phone uses these platforms. Alternatives for building mobile apps. There are four major development approaches. There is native mobile applications, or cross-platform native mobile applications, hybrid mobile applications, as well as progressive web applications. The life cycle of a mobile application, or the life cycle of the development of mobile applications, is simple. You basically develop, and then you test, and afterwards you monitor, and then with the data you've gathered, analyze, and you go back, review, develop. The cycle continues and continues, with constant updates being pushed out, which is easy to do through the app stores provided on iOS and Android. The front end of mobile applications is basically the visual and interactive part of the application, which the user experiences. Whatever the user sees is the front end. The mobile application backend, however, is the behind the scenes. It's the things that, although not seen by the user, high quality mobile applications always possess a reliable backend service, as this is what defines the success of mobile applications. It defines how efficiently and effectively you are able to update the app, the infrastructure, the coding behind the app, and without a strong backbone, you can't have a strong front end. And that brings us to the end of the summary for Module 6. Thank you very much.